This is the Ms.FitVegan podcast, episode 401. Episode 400 is a very, very special episode, so I'm really excited for that. It's going to be with me and my best friend, Awa World Art. We actually filmed at a studio, a real podcast studio, and I'm so excited to release that. It's going to be a video podcast as well, so I'll have it here and on YouTube, and that'll be coming out soon. So I really wanted to wait, but I can't because, I have to save the world and I have to answer questions. People don't know what to do without me, so I gotta help them out, okay? People need Ms.FitVegan. So I got a great question today from a beautiful being on Instagram. She said, can the raw diet heal teeth issues? This is such a good question. The answer is no. No, the raw food diet doesn't heal anything. As you probably already know, the human body heals itself. The human body was designed to heal itself, to regenerate itself. However, the reason why we think the raw food diet is very healing is because what happens is when you eat raw, you are giving your body exactly the condition, the perfect condition to do what it was designed to do. The human body was designed to heal itself, to regenerate itself. Think about it. When you get cut, when you get a cut, the body automatically heals that cut, okay? And so when you get your bone, when you break a bone, the body, you put the bone in a cast and your body heals that bone, okay? Now, when you have toxins running through the body, what happens is the body puts all the toxins from all the crappy food you ate and the soda and the crappy tap water and because when you eat cooked food in a restaurant, they're cooking it in tap water. You know that, right? When you eat in a restaurant and you have any type of drinks or anything, it's tap water. Or you know that, right? And what's in tap water? Pharmaceutical drugs, birth control, fluoride, chlorine, horrible, horrible toxins. So if you're consuming cooked food, you're consuming those toxins plus all the ingredients that are super toxic, the MSG and the salt and the oil and the things that are made in a factory that we don't even know what they do, right? And so when you're eating normal, like normal people eat, dead animal body parts and processed foods, drinking tap water, drinking sodas and different things, well, the body cannot heal because the body is too busy fighting off that poison. Okay, every time you put something into your body that is not a fruit, a vegetable, a nut, or seed, that is not a natural food, beans, rice, seaweed, those are all natural foods in my opinion. Potatoes, squashes. But when you're putting in toxic products to the human body, like citric acid, like I don't even know these things, all the chemicals, all the red number 40s, all the ingredients that we have no idea what they are or what they do to the body. Well, when you do this, when you consume these products, your body reacts like it's being poisoned. Your body raises its white blood cell count to fight off the infection that you just gave it. Okay, so you have an infection every time you eat a poisonous, toxic chemical. Okay, if you're doing this 3, 4, 5 times a day for 10, 20, 30 years, well then of course you're going to get cancer. Of course you're going to have different types of diseases. Of course you're going to have major health issues because you've been poisoning your body unbeknownst to you. And so when you go on a raw food diet, what happens is that you're no longer poisoning your body. So your body says, oh, okay, so I know what this is. I can digest this food. I can build new cells with this food. And I can take all the energy that I was using to get the poison out. And now I can use that energy to heal and get the toxins out that were in my body, that are still in my bloodstream, in my organs, in my cells for, they've been accumulating in the colon, in the organs, in the cells for decades. And that is why the raw food diet works so well and so fast, because it's letting the body do what it's supposed to do. Okay? So technically, the raw food diet does not heal teeth issues. Okay. However, the raw food diet absolutely assists the body in healing teeth issues. Okay. So, yeah, I personally have healed a what am I trying to say? I have personally healed numerous teeth issues. Sorry, I was distracted by a text. I've healed numerous teeth issues on a raw vegan diet, including, okay, so a doctor told me I had to get a root canal. Like, it's absolutely not possible that I'm not going to need a root canal. Okay, this happened about 6 months ago. I had severe pain in my teeth. The doctor says I have an irreversibly inflamed nerve. So I knew what that meant, right? I was eating, it's not 100% diet, but I was eating a lot of fat at the time, avocados and nuts and seeds. And there's nothing unhealthy about that per se. But when you are dealing with inflammation and you're dealing with pain, you want to lower your fat content. You want to raise your greens, raise your green juice, your green smoothies, your green salads, and you want to lower your fat, your avocado, of course, your animal products, your oil, all that stuff, but also your nuts and seeds. Okay, because fat, it doesn't exactly help with inflammation. Okay, fruit and vegetables help with inflammation. Fat is not ideal for inflammation. So don't stop eating fat if you're not in pain. But if you have some type of pain like teeth issues, it would be a great idea if you can lower your fat content to very little or even no fat at all. And this is what I did a few days after I stopped eating, the avocado and durian and coconut meat. Even though these things are healthy, they cause some inflammation in the body when you're raw vegan, when you're super, super healthy, right? So I stopped doing all fats, and within 2 or 3 days, my pain went away. Okay. And my body was able to heal itself and take care of that. Okay. Take care of the inflammation. And then I continued eating fat and, went back to eating my avocados and my nuts and seeds and stuff like that in dressings. And I haven't had pain since. And if I go back to that endodontist and I tell him this, he's not going to believe me, or he's just going to think it's a fluke. It's a fluke. Okay, it's like an exception to the rule. He's not going to believe that it's possible because he never studied that. He never studied nutrition. He never studied what we should eat, what we shouldn't eat. He never studied the human body as far as how it relates to the food. And that's very sad. It's very sad that I know more about what to eat than a doctor. But anyway, he told me there is absolutely no way, because I knew I was going to be able to reverse it, guys. And so I asked him, I said, is there any way that I can reverse this naturally? He said, no, there's absolutely no way. Well, we know there is, because I did. So, yeah, that's for sure. I want you to make sure, if you have teeth issues, I want you to watch a documentary called Root Cause on YouTube. Okay, Root Cause. You're going to have to rent it. It's like $3. And trust me, it's worth it. Trust me. Even if you've had a root canal, I want you to prevent having one in the future. Root canals are basically setting you up for major health issues in the future. Okay, a root canal is basically a process where you are taxidermying, is that the word? Taxidermying your teeth. You're taking the nerve out of your tooth. Okay, and so there can be no blood supply, there can be no healing from the body to that tooth, because you are cutting off the life force to that tooth. You're cutting off the nerve so that you don't feel it, but it's still infected, it's still there, it's still inflamed, and the tooth is now rotting in your mouth. You should never, ever, ever get a root canal unless you absolutely have exhausted all other options. Okay, so if you're in need of a root canal, you got to go raw. That's number one. You got to go raw that fucking day. You got to go raw and give your body the best chance to heal it. If you're already raw, okay, which is pretty rare. I don't expect too many raw people to be listening to this, but there are some. If you're already raw, then go on a juice cleanse immediately, okay? Because your body, there's a issue, right? There's an issue, and you're eating a super healthy diet, but you need to give your body all of the fighting chance that you can. So I would personally go on a juice cleanse immediately, and I would take things that are very, very anti-inflammatory, okay, like zinc. I would take vitamin C, even more than just, the fruit and vegetables. And I'm not a supplement person, but I would do it if I had a major health issue like, an inflamed nerve or a tooth infection. So vitamin C, I would take. I would also have lots and lots of greens. Lots of parsley is great. Parsley is really anti-inflammatory. Turmeric, of course, as you know. Ginger, okay, put that in juices. And get a lot of sleep. Get out into nature. Do some ho'oponopono on your tooth. Okay, do some visualization. Go to an acupuncturist. Tell them you have a tooth infection. They will help you to open up your healing channels, your meridians. I think there's a lot of things you can do besides diet, but you have to take care of your diet. That's the baseline to your health. If you're constantly putting poison in, your body cannot do what it was designed to do. So that is my rant on teeth issues. For sure, you can heal everything. The body was designed to heal, but only when you are giving it the proper conditions. Okay? Prioritize your sleep, my boo. Prioritize your affirmations. Prioritize saying things like, I am willing to release the need for teeth issues. I am willing to release the need for this issue. Pick up Louise Hay's You Can Heal Your Life. I think that's what it's called. Okay. Start listening to positive audios. I have a healing meditation on YouTube. You can type in Ms.FitVegan meditations, and I have a healing one. It's only 5 minutes. And I also wanted to say that another great affirmation is, I am so happy and grateful now that I have healed this health issue. Okay, so my roommate is back, and so she is ruining the professionalism of this beautiful podcast.
Aren't you hot?
Yeah, but I have a podcast.
I bought water for the homeless guy, and now he's gone.
Guess what? Somebody gave him 4 bottles of water.
I bought 6 bottles, and I almost bought
And actually, he went into the car. He wasn't homeless.
Okay, well.
Oh, wait. I think he took him somewhere. I think he was asking him, can you drive me somewhere? Yeah, he was homeless. Guess what? I told them about the 400th episode. So it's really exciting. And this is episode 401. I couldn't wait.
I almost bought this sandwich that was $67.
For him?
Yeah, because
wow.
anything. But then I was like,
oh, he asked you.
He said, can I get some water? Anything? I said, okay.
Wow, I was a really nice person, guys. So anyway, I'm in the end of a podcast. That's a really good one. So anyway, thank you so much for interrupting that. But anyway, I love you guys so much. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.
Love you.
Well, there's no watching, but love you. And we're excited for the 400th episode. Right, Awa?
Whoop, whoop.
Woo woo. Okay, see you guys soon. Bye.